Let's make sure we're actually live before we get started. I always have issues with this, but if you're here after the stream's up, be sure to say hello. If you see any moments that you love and would like to put into some shorts, like short YouTube shorts, be sure to timestamp them in the comments and all that stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Let me be your background noise for the evening. If you're just lurking and this just popped up for you, then, you know, let it be what you leave on and just get to work on whatever it is you're trying to do. What's up, Logan? I'm gonna open up some berries and cream RC Cola, Logan, which I'm sure you're into. Because something strikes me that you're a little lad.
So,
Still gotta put my review up of Peep Pepsi. Peep flavored Pepsi. Hey Austin, welcome in.
People like this.
Don't really have RC Cola? Yeah, it's not really normal here either. I think it's more of a Chicago thing, but I do have it.
Next is some
Doors chained up on the other
I found it at the Dollar General.
mighty man.
And don't say it's because you're in the UK, because we all know you're not actually in the UK, right, Austin? Austin knows you're in Kansas or whatever.
I'm through.
Damn! First try. Choose personality mode, yes. Let's see, Fire Brigadier. Let's go with the medical responder. Activate.
Protect on.
Valentine like that, cool.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Alright, there's synths. Synths are freaky. Are you a synth, Austin? For next 3 weeks, you won't be coming in because you're at your dad's house this weekend. He's strict next week. You're at camp, and the week after that, you're at your dad's again. Okay, no worries. Enjoy your dad's. And I'm sure Logan will enjoy missing you. Oh boy, I just fell through the floor. See, I like how the synth lasers are blue, but I don't like that they suck, and they're also... they're not as aesthetically pleasing as a standard laser gun. The Institute pistol. Let me pick that up. Let me show you guys. It's not the most appealing to me. Institute pistol. I don't think there's much of a difference between the Institute pistol and standard laser. Oh, actually, the standard laser is a little bit slower, a little bit more powerful. I like the sights on the Institute pistol. Yeah, we're gonna switch to the laser pistol. Beautiful. We turn it to dust. Where does the rest of his corpse go? Gotta be careful. They shoot pretty quick, so even in the slow-mo VATS mode, I gotta be really careful. I keep seeing like a bug in the corner of my eyes, and it's not there. Oh, I accidentally walked into the girls. Oh, that's okay. It's gender neutral. It's gender neutral. Don't you worry too much. What was the sink in here? Oh, I guess it must have gotten. Good to see you. Oh yeah, ripped his face off. Do you like synths, Brenner? I've had my suspicions that you are a synth, but you know, I have no evidence yet. I'm working on it. Ooh, that one just has a regular gun. And it hurts, damn. Here, I gotta take this rat away. It's really messing me up. Damn it, don't hit the beams, man. I think I hit only the beams that he's hiding behind. Nick Valentine was here. Nick Valentine himself is a synth, but he's cool. He's a cool synth. There's something out there. Yeah, you don't say. Is it the gunfire that's tipping you off, Nick? Ah, it doesn't have dice level hitboxes.
There.
Oof.
You're in for it now.
Gotta find a way around there. Probably upstairs and then drop down.
I will limit the pain I inflict, if possible. Stealth capabilities.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Oh, that's a mine. That probably means I'm going in the right direction. It hurts though. Oh, I can level up. That's important to me. Alright, perception. I gotta get to level 18. Awareness. You can view a target's specific damage resistances and bats. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Skill. Demolitions expert. That's a good one. I actually quite like the perception one. Let's go with that.
Now I understand.
Alright, have a good night, Mr. Austin. Oh shit, turret. Yeah, you didn't have to target the hardest to hit part of them. It's kinda cool, the lasers bounce off. Oh, I just leveled up again. Cool. Let's do that again. I think strength actually deals with... Oh no, endurance deals with my overall health. I should probably deal with that one. Let's see. Lead belly, life giver. Instantly gain plus 20 maximum health. Aqua boy. Oh yeah, the cannibal one's pretty funny. This one's cool. Radiation regenerates lost health. Let's see. Radiation now regenerates even more of your lost health, and some feral ghouls will randomly become friendly. That's pretty cool. I like that stat. Yeah, Wasteland Whisperer is pretty fun too. I like the animal friend perk in previous ones more. Okay, we got the sniper one. Ooh, the scoped rifles. I like these stats, man. They really didn't hold back on the perks in this one. Okay. I hear a gas leak in this. Who else in the chat right now? Brendan, are you still here?
Is someone present?
Yes, someone is present. Damn it. They found me first. But since the leader's got some... I'm glad my guy can't hit for shit. Even though I upgraded my perception just now. You playing Elden Ring right now, Brenner? I might close, so... Here, let's see. The other one just shoots faster.
Here's the thing.
All right, we're gonna have to figure
Ghost,
something out here.
I guess.
I need to pick up
Sponsors here
these
in
lighters now.
Diamond City, and I'll,
They have oil in it, so I'm always missing. Oh, I gotta go down. I wanted to go into
Power
that
noodles.
room we couldn't get in because
Our
of the
chef
chain.
only says one sentence, but
I feel
that's
like we're probably
okay,
gonna have to,
because he
like,
only
that's probably gonna be
serves
the way out
one thing.
because of the way these
Now here's
things were. Ooh,
Connie
there's a
Allen
mine right
with a
there.
song that's about
Let's get the sniper rifle out.
space travel. Here's Rocket
There we go.
69.
I'm gonna disarm this mine. Got it.
Can't break the code.
Oof, I need to work on my intelligence. I need to work on everything. I'm pretty low level. Other than my my luck stat. You think the luck stat would have one where it's like you randomly just don't have to hack or pick locks. In Fallout New Vegas, there's an aspect of the luck stat where you can have the Wild Wasteland perk, and that makes like weird encounters happen like that wouldn't happen in a normal playthrough. It also makes weird random encounters that would normally happen more likely. Man, I want to get in that room, but I can't hack the door. Oh, this is the room. Where's that chain door? There it is. Hey, how about that? I found my way. Alright, I swear, if he doesn't just spawn in here. Oh, I can open a hatch up here? Whoa. That's kinda neat. I don't know why I would need that. Oh, if I had the jetpack, I guess I could use that to get up somewhere. That's neat. Cool detail, I guess. Let's see. The Furious Tyrant's going to be useful someday. I don't have the strength stats, though, to upgrade it. I guess I should try to just pick one, but that's the thing, is I don't want to just pick one. I feel like a narrow hallway benefits me. There's a laser. Tripwire. That's the way out.
Gone.
Breaking Bad is very good. What season you on? Mr. Caver. Alright, let's see here. Frag mine.
If they return, I will be ready. Hello?
I'm gonna get up somewhere. Yeah, Nick Valentine's gonna be my bait.
Over movement detected. Curious.
Come on. He just crossed. There he goes. Oh, I took out his leg, so he's just laying there. Season 2, Episode 3. See, I went straight to Season 3, personally. That's when it gets really good. So if you're into it at Season 2, you're gonna love it when it gets to Season 3 and on. Well, I just wasn't interested. I didn't intentionally get into the show. My mom was watching it, and I started watching it with her.
Nice.
And I got in around Season 3.
There we are.
You can understand what happens in that season, though. But yeah, the show itself, like Breaking Bad, didn't become a popular show till like Season 3 or 4. It was actually on the verge of being canceled in those first 2 seasons. Me and Chloe never watched it. You're playing Elden Ring, Brenner? Okay, that's a very late response, but cool. Yeah, so much 5.56 for when I get the assault rifle. I'm gonna get a mod that reskins the assault rifle. I don't like the way it looks in this one. It was one of my favorite guns in...
Visit my old friend, the frozen TV.
Oh, here he is. Here's Kellogg.
Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
He's very clever. Just gonna let the Tesla coil play out. Activate it? No. Just wasted all those fusion cells.
Got it.
Whoa. There's a turret somewhere around here. Probably around the corner. Is that Kellogg behind that door? If it's Kellogg behind that door, this is gonna be a tough
Sorry,
fight.
your house has been a wreck for 200 years. I don't need a roommate. Leave.
Ah. Yeah, the thing is, he gets a lot of support when he's in there. Whew. Yeah, if it's up to me, like, I mean, if one of you gets me something, like a PS5 or something, then of course I'll use it, but if it's up to me, I'm probably going to get a PC, a gaming PC as my next system. I'm far away from being able to afford either. One must-have for any PlayStation caver is Shadow of the Colossus.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Well, I'm some tough jerky. Oh, fuck. I like how they gave them money. It's like, oh, congratulations for killing our robot.
Movement detected. Curious. Someone present.
I missed. There we go. Yeah, all these doors don't open. I gotta get around. Also, this, like, I hope you guys are getting into this game like I'm into it.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
Mining helmet. That's my shit. I always go with a mining helmet. Yeah, PlayStation storage does suck. I have a extended storage device for my PlayStation. But
That song was
one thing
Hold
I will
On.
say.
It was
Oh, sick! I got the
Three
black
Sons,
one.
And
You never know what color you're gonna get with the mining helmet, but it replaces your flashlight. So I always get it because I like the headlamp flashlight over the Pip-Boy one.
Security's too tight.
You can also change it in a like
You're listening to
workbench.
Diamond City Radio. If listening at all. Here comes the party, saying we should.
What's that?
Hide and seek.
Where's Valentine? Is he on the other side of this thing getting fucked up? I'll let him deal with it, whatever it is. He can handle it. What are you doing, Valentine? Dude, they have a hair trigger.
Doesn't have to be the day you die.
Alright. Stim pack, stim pack.
Sensors operational.
Nice. Any of you guys getting Fallout 76? I know Lord of Cinder said he has it. I think Logan said he has it, but it's not installed, right? If you guys want to play, I mean, I think you can have a squad of up to 4 people when you're playing it. I also think it'd be fun because it has proximity chat, and I could stream it, you know, alone, and maybe have funny conversations with people. But you know, you never know what you're gonna get, so I could have to.
Something. Hey,
You told me to stream it. Yeah, I remember, Logan. I know it's something people have been asking for. I'm cool with the chat tonight,
Someone
Caver.
should make use of it.
When it's slow, I like it because I can talk to you guys more one-on-one. When it's fast, I like it because it's, you know, fun and crazy. I'll take it, however it is. Logan, you don't got this. Just chill and hang out, Logan. Whenever you try to do the start of the show thing, it always, like, is miserable. Just hang out. You know, talk video games. Do you have Fallout 76, Logan? I don't know if you said if you installed it or not. I hope they reinstate their Battle Royale mode.
Hell yeah.
Hostile sensor reading
Stealth
detected.
capabilities.
You said stream it and you'll see? Okay.
Melee.
Try not to shoot.
Bothering anybody now.
Oh boy. He had shotgun shells, but he just was using his shock baton. Spider-Man? I'm not doing Spider-Man. I didn't enjoy the new Spider-Man when I tried it. I couldn't get... I didn't enjoy it so much that I like barely got through the tutorial level. I like the old ones on PS2 and stuff. What's up, Brenner?
That's it.
Which way do I go? Oh, I get it. Red pill, blue pill. Right? Let's get red pilled. Sick. Fort Hagen. Beautiful. That's useful. Okay, alright, Nick, move. My guy jumps pretty high. Not as high as my guy does in Fallout 76. I have this... In Fallout 76, you can get mutations.
You got
And-
guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Hello. Goodbye.
Well, who is that?
There we go. You can get mutations in Fallout 76 that change your physical attributes. They usually have a downside, but you can get a perk that removes the downsides.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
What's that?
There we go. I wonder if he, like, is scared of you, or if he's genuinely trying to, like, be like, okay, dude, you don't want to fight me. But the thing is, he could choose to help. He's actually, when you search him, though, you find so many synth components that it's like, was he physically improved, or was he a synth all along?
Yes.
Because when you find out how long ago it was that the son was abducted, it's like, okay, how has he stayed the same this long? Logan is done
That
playing
was
for the
ink
night.
spots with
Your fingers are
it's all
killing you. What
over
did
but
you do,
the
Logan?
crying, because
You playing bass?
that part never,
Groan.
well, it never really stops. I mean, the song ended ironically, but the crying
I'm gonna guess it's that
mentioned in the song
G at the beginning, maybe.
never stops.
There we go. Tries replenished. Let's still.
Coming to you from
This one has one in common with both of those.
Nice.
Hey, I got it.
the green. I mean the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Uranium Fever is on next, and well, I'm pretty sure enough time has gone by
Here we go.
in the subject, right?
Oh shit! Oh my gosh. He scared me. Later tonight, we're gonna get that baseball bat that Logan's so hyped up about, or we're gonna try to. I'm still gonna be kind of under-leveled for it, but I really want to go to Jamaica Plain and get that baseball bat. We're gonna have to be real methodical about it, though, because the swamps are not hospitable.
Okay. You made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing.
His synths are standing by. Okay. Oh, this is where he's been living. You can tell this is his room. I bet he has 45 because that's what his revolver takes.
Down.
That's it.
Let's talk.
Alright, his synths are standing down. Let's try to be reasonable here. I gotta upgrade. Damn. We're not gonna pass any speech text. Oh, you know what? I don't have that bad at charisma, actually. Yeah, this is all like synth, or not synth, institute gear, like very medical looking
What's
stuff.
this?
Can't tell if this was storage.
There he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor. You came a long way. Let's hear it.
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Pal, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. Bit older than you expected, am I right? But he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
Alright, let's see here.
Then you're gonna take me to him. Right now.
Take you to him. Like I could, even if I wanted to. Don't you get it? Your son, he's in a place nobody can reach. Sean's safe, at home. In the Institute.
Alright, let's see here.
So where is it? Huh? This institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you. You open the closet, it's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside. Not until it jumps out at you. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
Let's see here.
Oh, I'm ready.
By order of the Institute.
Damn it. I wasn't ready.
Actuator damaged.
Took a grenade straight back at him. Oh, they cracked my head. Where's...
Intruder reported.
I think Valentine moved right in the way of my grenade. We're having a real grenade fight here. I think my grenade... Nope, my grenade did not get him.
Hey, you think they're gone for good? Over here.
There he is. That's where you're standing, Nick. Oh, you know what? I literally told him to go right there. Shit. Stim pack. Where'd he go? Oh shit, he's got a stealth boy. It looks like I shot Nick, but I shot Kellogg. He's invisible. Oof, he almost got me. Look at my health bar.
Bastard won't be hurting anyone else.
Damn.
Take a look around. Get all the intel this place can hide.
All this tech. You were barely human.
There you go, I took his clothes too. Should I blow up his head, guys? Logan, you want to see this guy's head explode? Brenner. Here's his terminal. There we go. Took the recorder. There's a lot of valuable stuff in this place. Pretty satisfying, right? Popping the guy's head off. I can shoot his leg off. Should we just amputate him, guys? I'll use the gun that's kind of under leveled now. Arms off. Hey Logan, you and Mr. Jessica don't have a thing. Oh, I just blew up his torso and his legs stayed behind. Okay. Well, that's what's left of Kellogg.
Yes.
Includes the Pitfall holotape game. Oh shit.
So much.
We got Pitfall, guys. You guys want to see Pitfall? I don't know if it's any fun or not.
Skeeter Davis.
Oh yeah.
Still find confusing. And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Stop in
Let's
for a
see.
drink at the Dugout Inn.
There's a mine over there.
The moonshine will cost you. Ask for Vadim Bobrov. Roy Brown is back with Good Rockin' Tonight. Hey, you wouldn't bother singing about it if the rockin' wasn't great.
Oh, there's a there's a bobblehead right there. I just jumped right onto that mine. Who does the radio from Diamond City? I don't remember his name. How do I grab? Okay, there we go. Yeah, he has no charisma. There's a side quest to give him charisma. Damn it, I can't thread that one. Comments are acting up, Logan? What's wrong? Ah, shit, I just ran through another mine. I died. I'm gonna try this again. I know there's a bobblehead over here. Oh shit, I want to land on them. Okay. Damn it. Okay, let's go back 3. So I think underground it skips 3 frames. Oh boy. He's actually kind of, I'm kind of into it. Ow. Ah, it killed me. Super delayed and just doesn't work. It's not the best game in the game.
See someone trying to bring it back.
There's a pretty good one you can get in the Concord Museum that for some reason I didn't pick up. I don't think I did. Let's see. Robco Fun. Oh, that's, yeah, Pitfall. I like the Grognak the Barbarian covers. Yeah, it's a video game inside a video game. Some of these Grognak the Barbarian ones have, like, characters from Elder Scrolls in the cover. Astoundingly Awesome Tales are kind of funny. I wonder if any of these have the Mothman in them, because the Mothman's in Fallout 76. Oh, there's Cthulhu. Yeah, there's a ton of references to Cthulhu in this game. No, I only picked up one game. I've passed a bunch of them then. There's a ton of little mini games in this game. I think I went to Kellogg's terminal. Whoops. Let's see. Notes: the boy Sean successfully delivered back to the Institute. Payment received. New orders to track down Renegade. Gathered reinforcements. Cleared out and secured Fort Hagen. We move out soon. So yeah, all of his stuff can get just teleported back into the Institute, so he's basically set. The Institute has teleportation powers. The reason why you can't just get into the Institute is because, like...
Nick.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son
The
really
Institute,
is
you
on
can
the
only teleport
inside.
into it.
Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
Oh, Mr. Metal for Hands doesn't know how to get back to the factory?
No, I skipped that part of the orientation film while they were busy pulling me apart and putting me back together again. We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back, bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way, talk this through.
Alright.
How could Piper help us?
Trust me, that dame knows a lot more than she lets on. And she lets on a lot. If I know her, she's done her homework. And we need to talk this through with someone.
Piper's annoying as fuck.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
Alright, I don't know where the door is. Maybe this way? No, this way we came. So you guys can only hear the radio guy's voice, not the music that's playing from the radio. I don't know why I opened the door, like, I'm confused as to how to get out. Project Iron says new faction coming up. Yeah. The Brother to Steel are about to come in. I love the Brother to Steel. They're awesome. Oh, this is the way out. Whoops.
Going up.
You guys ready to see the... I'm gonna turn off the radio. It's just too epic to have the music playing right now. First, let's turn off the turrets. Betraying them after beating the game is fun? Really? You can do that? I didn't know that. I like siding with them. Because I know what they are, you know. I also like the Minutemen. I like both sides. I know they're an invasion force in this one though. That's the thing. It's hard. Invasion forces aren't necessarily like gonna appear good ever.
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Deep into that darkness, long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
Yeah, we're about to run into the Brother to Steel here and there. This whole thing gets more complicated. I'm glad that it's nighttime when they show up, because it's so much cooler when it's nighttime when they show up. The thing with the Brother to Steel is they're here to basically, like, take out the Institute, no matter the cost, and wipe out the synths and stuff, because they see... The Brother to Steel, their whole motivation is to basically keep and record and document technology and all that stuff. And they don't like when other people have it. because they're concerned that they're gonna use it for the same things that caused the apocalypse. And you know, there's reasons to side with them. There's reasons not to side with them. I like that they're kind of gray like that. I like siding with them because I played Fallout 3, and it makes me biased towards them, especially the East Coast Brother to Steel, because they're the good guys in Fallout 3. They're under lions during that one, and the guy that runs them in this one is a little kid. He's like a little whiny little kid in Fallout 3, but he becomes like a general in this one. They're a cool faction, though. I don't know how else to put it. I don't like the Railroad, though. The Railroad really are kind of douchey, in my opinion. If you guys could hear the music, you'd be laughing. It was basically, girls, watch out. That was on the song at the radio. It's like, ladies, watch out, the Brothers of Steel have arrived. Alright, Jamaica Plain, right there. That's gonna take a while to get there. Oh, you know what? There's also the big antennas up this way. Let's go back. Who's a good companion? I like having, I think it's Curie is her name? But how you doing, Project Iron? Who do you side with? Or who do you like siding with? I mean, I'm sympathetic to the Brotherhood of Steel coming in to wipe out the Institute, because the Institute really are like they could easily become a global threat, you know? And it's like, they're not here for anything other than to wipe out the Institute. But the thing is, though, is like, the East Coast Brotherhood of Steel is they're always open to taking in new recruits. Oh shit. There's the Suicider. Come on, I gotta target this fucking gun, his fucking bomb, man. Well, let me target his bomb. Oh shit. Alright, we got him in the head. Oh! You got him. You like the Minutemen because you like to steal everything from the Brotherhood, then blow them up? Well, see, the Minutemen are like the most obvious good guy faction, you know, they're a militia. But it's also like, you know, they're also kind of boring. Especially if you don't want to build a bunch of settlements. Like, I like building settlements, and I like creating the supply lines, because it's fun having them patrol the wasteland for you. But, I don't have time to do that on streams, you know? Nobody wants to watch a stream of a guy just building, like, what, like 32 settlements or something? Where am I? Oh. I also really like Liberty Prime. Oh yeah, yeah, Dance is fun. I like Paladin Dance. He's like Buzz Lightyear. I had to get rid of Codsworth because he kept disliking everything I did. Alright, there's super mutants are around here somewhere. There. Oh no, they're blood bugs now. Blood bugs fuck me up more than Sumerians usually. Especially stingwings. Stingwings are a nightmare. How many Fallouts have you played, Project Iron? I'm running out of shotgun shells. I think I'm gonna switch to 10mm. We're not in too difficult of a region, I don't think. Like, it's just kind of like a mid-level region. I think I can get away with a 10mm and some good aim. Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4, I've played the same ones. You can have 30 mum coins, by the way, Project Iron. We give 30 mum coins to people who get the 69th comment. Basically bet them on the stream. Try to get to 420 mum coins. And you get to request a stream that's dedicated to you. My personal favorite is Fallout 3. But that's because it was my first Fallout. I feel like people tend to like their favorite Fallout. Or their first Fallout, not their favorite Fallout. But of course people like their favorite Fallout. Their favorite's always their first. I missed completely.
With the wrong synth.
Don't attract them. Don't attract them, Nick. Wait till we get to full size CL, guys. Damn it. Critical. Yeah. I'm really bad at executing criticals when I need to. Wait, jet fuel? Jet fuel? Damn. You'd like to see Fallout 4 with a completely evil personality? It's hard to do that. You can do that with Mass Effect. I want to do a playthrough of Mass Effect where it's all of the bad guy choices. That'd be really funny. Oh, he killed his homie and he's just stuck. He wants us to kill him. Now I feel kind of sad because this guy's just like lost the will to live. Oh boy. Crippled my leg.
I'm a city that you might want to know about. I've heard, it seems that Nick Valentine is looking into some former residents of Diamond.
The first time I streamed a series of Fallout 4 was pretty hilarious.
Stands, and there was a guy and a kid living there, and they didn't really bother anyone.
Oh, he's talking about the news.
Well,
referring to Kellogg.
Maybe there was something funny about the whole thing, and I mean weird funny, not haha funny.
This guy sounds just like one assassin god when he comes
scary,
into the streams.
But, well, I don't really know much more than that. But I guess if you see that guy or the kid that was living with him, you should tell Nick or the guards, or maybe both. So this next one, you make a song called Rocket 69, and I don't even.
Well, personally, I would like the next Fallout to take place in... Oh shit, I didn't see that one. I'd like to see the next Fallout take place in North Carolina. That's just my dream, because I'm from North Carolina. And I love North Carolina. and I don't care where it takes place. I'd like it to take place in 3 different regions, really. I'd like to see part of it in the coast, part of it in like the Outer Banks and the swamps of North Carolina would be cool. But so would like the Research Triangle or the Charlotte area even, like a big banking area with like Norman and stuff around it. Because I'm from the Charlotte area, but I'd also really like to see it in the mountains of North Carolina, like the Linville Gorge and Grandfather Mountain region, or even like Transylvania County would be really cool to see in a Fallout game. Yeah, there's a big minefield. Now I'm kind of curious about why there's mines everywhere. But I mean, like, I think it'd be cool because with it being in North Carolina, you could do like a point lookout kind of thing for the coast region. You could do the Commonwealth kind of thing for like the Raleigh area, or like the Research Triangle, which is like Raleigh, Durham, and I feel stupid for not remembering the other town in that area. What up, Kylie? And then like you could do like, you know, they did West Virginia for Fallout 76, but the North Carolina mountains are higher elevation and steeper and all that stuff in western North Carolina. And Transylvania County has 250 waterfalls in it alone. So that'd be kind of a cool spot to see. And then plus the Smokies are right near it. And Smoky Mountains are really unique because they're the most... It has the highest level of biodiversity anywhere that's not in the tropics or along the equator. So it'd be cool to see what they do with that. Plus, you know, like carnivorous. There's a ton of carnivorous plants in the coast of North Carolina. I just think it'd be a really cool setting, but I don't think anybody would think of it. What's that? I hear a noise. Oh, it's another Yao Guai. You're from DC, but North Carolina sounds interesting. You personally would like to see Miami or El Paso. See, with Miami, see, like, I think Miami would be cool for a DLC. But because of, like, how flat Florida is, you know, like, what I like about North Carolina is you got, like, everything here. You know, you got, like, a metropolitan Piedmont region with a lot of where all the cities are, and then you got the coast, which is very rural swamplands with the islands and stuff. And then, man, a lot of these Yao Guai, I keep losing the will to live, and it's making me really depressed when I'm killing them. And then with the mountains, you know, you got a lot of unique stuff to the mountains. Oh shit, he was in a Deathclaw nest. What the fuck? What was the Yao Guai doing protecting a Deathclaw nest? That's kind of funky. Kind of makes me want to get out of here. I feel like a Deathclaw is going to start hunting me. What's it knocking in on? He never did. Oh, there's Nick. He just emerged from hell. It looks like. Hope he enjoyed it. Now I'm carrying too much. Okay, that's fine. We can drink a little Nuka-Cola. I think we're prepared to go and take a dip into Jamaica Plain. I think we're ready for expedition. See, I don't know. I think El Paso would be cool. I thought New Vegas was really cool. I could see El Paso being like that. You know, because it's got the desert thing going on. South Dakota would be a cool place to see in a Fallout game, but nobody... Because, I mean, I feel like nobody would want that but me, but, you know, there's a cool, also, like, diversity to the landscape in South Dakota. I like the states that are overlooked by other people, and I think it would be cool to see the Badlands and the Black Hills and stuff. And, like, the plains, and also see the Brotherhood of Steel, like the Plains Brotherhood of Steel become canon. Because there's cool lore circulating the Plains Brotherhood of Steel, but there's not, you know, it's not canon because the game that it, the game that it had wasn't canonized. You know, it was just kind of retconned or removed. Try and give him a Nuka-Cola. How do I give him Nuka-Cola? Do I just drop it? Oh, I don't have a regular Nuka-Cola. He doesn't like Nuka Cherry?
Everyone does.
So let's see here. So Project Iron says another place he thinks would be Utah or Salt Lake City because everything is basically desert, mountains, snow, and city. But in lore, Salt Lake City was flattened, so he doesn't really know. Yeah, that'd be neat. I mean, I could see, like with North Carolina. I know I'm gonna keep talking about it, but it's so during World War II, it was where a lot of the battleships were built along the coast here. We also have like the biggest military base in the world, which is Fort Bragg. There's also like all of the research that's conducted here, and a lot of like the banking. One of the banking capitals of the U.S. is Charlotte, so there's a lot here that goes on. That I think they could do stuff like with the Enclave, you know, taking the place of that kind of thing. And similar to like in New Vegas, where it was so heavily defended by Mr. New Vegas, like they could have done a similar thing there because of what a strategic asset the state is. It would be cool to have areas that are just like that were completely untouched, but also surrounded by areas that are like huge wastelands. Because, you know, it would selectively have chosen which areas would be protected and which weren't. And it would also have been a big target, I think, because of that.
Let's see what you got. Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
All right, Big Boy's pretty cool. I don't have the caps for it though. 12,000 caps. I want to get a combat rifle. How much ammo do I have for the count? That I have a lot of ammo for that. Okay. Old Faithful does double damage if the target is at full health. Puncturing Sledgehammer. Well, see, this one, having a bunch of spikes, kind of, what that would do is increase the grip that it would have, you know, if you were going up against an armored target, but it wouldn't make it more puncturing because having a bunch of spikes kind of spreads out the force. It kind of defeats the purpose of having a spike when it comes to puncturing something. But it would help prevent it from deflecting off of the armor. Let's see here. So like having something more of like a lucerne would be better for puncturing. Just upgrade my 10mm so it does 47 damage per hit. Let me see here. I gotta see how much I can do. Because I don't have any of the gun nut perks. I can get it up to 24.
Hub of trade for all Diamond City right here.
I think we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go to Jamaica Plain.
Peter Davis.
Project Iron. I don't know if I made this clear.
Find confusing.
Don't be caught dead. Protection from Commonwealth.
Who's really in control of Diamond City? Read the public.
Coming to you from
We're heading to
the jewel
get the treasure of Jamaica Plain. And it's kind of depressing when you get there because you can find all these holotapes from this group of people that their dream was to find the treasure. And then one guy, like they all sacrifice themselves so that the others can get it. And then the last one to survive gets into the vault where the treasure is. And it's just I don't know if I should spoil it. I feel like I've already spoiled it, but it turns out that the treasure was just like a time capsule of all of the town's like achievements. So like it has like a baseball from the time their local youth team won the local tournament, like some newspapers from like of some accomplishments that happened around the town, some like recipes for pie. And everyone thought it would be this like long lost treasure.
Then maybe this will make you laugh. Or I guess it might make you really unhappy.
That's one of the things from this game that really stuck with me. Yeah, well, I'm worried about the other people in the chat. There's a few people lurking. Alright, Jamaica Plains this way. It's kind of funny how small Boston is. You know, it always surprises me how small of a population Boston actually has. I'm just gonna go through it. Do I have green grass mod on? Yeah, and I don't know if that's the name of the mod. I just got, like, I wanted it a little bit more colorful and stuff. Oh, that's where the nuke hit. Let's take a little Rad-X. Let's check out that emergency. Let's be careful. Oh shit, this Stingwing's gonna find me.
This is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 7 Echo Charlie 9er are in
Yeah, and I don't know any of the lore of what happened in North Carolina. Fallout. Like, I mean, with the creators being from, like, New England, they don't really...
If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston Military Checkpoint for aid.
like
Coordinates are
know
available
anything
in your
about the South.
emergency
So like, you know, they had the Point Lookout one be a bunch of inbreeds and stuff. And me being some of that, like, you know, I've been Southern most of my life, and all of my friends are Southern. You know, I was kind of like, oh man. I mean, at least I didn't do that in Fallout 76. Where's the farthest I've traveled? I've traveled to New Mexico, Kylie. So furthest north I've been is probably New York City when I was really, really little. Farthest south I like spent a good chunk of my like being a really young child years, like before kindergarten, in Florida. That's where my first memories are, in Florida. And I think last time I was in Florida was when I was 8. Oh shit, it's Mac. Usually he spawns somewhere else for me. I don't know if this is his normal
If
spawn
I could
place.
just get my hands on a table.
Hi.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome.
Sure. Nice location.
Thank you kindly.
And I've been to New Mexico, but
Plenty of room for
I spent
expansion
most of
in an
that trip
up-and-coming
in
neighborhood
Oklahoma.
at an unbeatable price. Anyway, what'll it be?
Like, as an adult, I've pretty much been in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee. I just heard an explosion.
Okay.
I don't think this is Jamaica Plain. I'm used to it being a desolate swamp, so
Tell your friends about
it's kind of weird seeing it like this with the mod turned on. Oh shit, he's in a gunfight. Please don't die, Mac. I love you, Mac. Raider. I don't think they're not really good shot. There we go. I think I took them all out with one grenade.
We'll be taking that.
Honestly, though, I think that the farthest, like the actual furthest I've been, is the Outer Banks of North Carolina, because that's actually pretty far from where I'm from.
Hey.
The closest beach to me where I'm from is in Charleston, South Carolina, and that's like 3 hours. But like the Outer Banks is like 6 hours from me, so it's a 6 hour drive there. And it was cool. It was really cool. I loved it. Cool history there. You know, pirates would do shit there all the time. Really, really awesome place. I love the history of everything here. I'll just give that to him. He can have it.
On.
Oof. San Diego last year. That's cool. How'd you like it? I don't think I'd go to California anytime soon. I feel like things would have to change a lot about California before I want to head over there. I love the nature of it, but it's just I don't like Californians.
A lot of raiders end up.
I've met a lot of nice Californians here in North Carolina, but they all talk about how shitty California is, so it's like, you know, it's all the good ones that leave in, is what the impression I get, but you know, there's some cool viewers from California, but all of them talk about how shitty California is. My girlfriend's dad's from California, and he talks about how much California's fallen since he was like young. I think the way we're gonna do it with the ghouls is with some mines, and we're gonna try to get to that bell tower. Yeah, San Diego seems to be the city in California that has the most together, but it's also because they're it's by no means an overlooked city, but it seems to be the most overlooked, you know. Like, it seems to be a lot of the people that have come to California over the decades that are the ones kind of ruining the state, but those are the ones that have become the Californians, you know. Like, just people coming from all over the country that have these, like, you know, like hippies and stuff like that. Like, I don't hate hippies, but, you know, a whole state of hippies doesn't seem to be working out. A lot of my friends are really cool hippies, but Yeah, California is kind of falling apart. And it's not just hippies. Like, there's a lot of issues with California. Part of it is like
Undecided by Ella
the people that
Fitzgerald.
run California kind of have no competition, you know. So they can just do whatever they want and fail and they still get elected. There's no pressure on them to, you know, improve.
You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. Maybe. Sheldon Allman wants this girl to crawl out. Look, I mean, if he cared so much, wouldn't he have been with her in the first place?
There's some of that here in North Carolina's state government, but a lot of people are kind of pushing back against it before it's becoming a problem. Yeah, taxes are horrendous in California and the homelessness is a big issue. There's some cities here where the homelessness is an issue, but it's because they don't do anything about it. You know, and it's a shitty problem, you know. It's like, how do you fix it without, you know, being an asshole? But it's, you know, like sometimes there's like no easy solution to things. Like in Asheville here, there's like waves of homeless people that will come there because they know that the city's not going to do anything about it, but the surrounding towns won't let them come in, and they'll just shoot up drugs and leave needles all over Asheville, and the city takes from the fire department's budget to deal with like all the needles and shit, but then there ends up only being 2 fire engines that can actually function for like a fairly large city in an area that is very mountainous that needs a lot of fire engines to get around. So you end up with houses that'll just burn down before the fire department even responds, because it's so strained from the politicians there getting all activisty rather than actually making the tough decisions that need to be made. You know, and it's not even like it's local homeless. You know, it's like there's people that are homeless that choose to be homeless is the problem there. Like, I'm not saying people that are homeless choose to be homeless, but the problem, people in Asheville are like this wave of them that go around the country. It's not like the local homeless people, they usually get help from like churches and stuff and try to like fix their situation. But then there's people that are happy being homeless and just do drugs and then go wherever the weather's nice. That's why California has a problem. That's one of the reasons why California has problems. You know, the weather's kind of nice. That doesn't mean that their lives are good or anything like that, but for a lot of them, it's like they would rather have another way. Because it's usually mental health issues or something like that. Like Skid Row is crazy. Like, if you guys know what Skid Row is in LA, like it's crazy that Skid Row exists, you know, and that it's been ignored for so long that it's just grown so much. And it's like that, like, as cruel as it is, you know, you can't just let people sleep there and like take over the whole part of the city and shoot up drugs and live in the streets and stuff and poop in the streets. Like, as fucked up as it is to like just remove them, send them somewhere else, or like lock them up or anything, you know, you can't just let them be there. Even like, it's never going to look good for anyone to, like, how do you solve that? But the issue is that something has to be done. It has been a minute since Logan's stopped by in the chat. But Project Iron says he thinks that the big problem for the big cities is the amount of money that homeless people get paid through welfare, and they can just use it on drugs and whatnot. Some homeless people get paid like 150 grand. Yeah, I mean, some people, you know, that's what I was saying. Like, some people choose that lifestyle. Like, not everyone chooses that lifestyle, and I want people to get help. You know, get the help that they need. But for some people, like, they just use it. And for some of them, it's not even like the life that they want for themselves. It's just that there's no like reason for them to change. At least as they see it. You know, like one thing that I think would be a good idea was maybe like it's a difficult issue. You know, it's like one of the issues is like they deinstitutionalized mental health institutions, but like that leads to a whole other slew of issues where it's like, can you trust the government to determine who has mental health problems and not, and who, like, can you trust the government to just go and lock someone up because they say they're mentally unwell, you know? But it's like, I know that the way it is now isn't working. And their current definition for that kind of thing is someone who's demonstrated that they are either harm for themselves or others. But it's like, once they've demonstrated that they're a harm to themselves or others, that they've already done something to someone or themselves. So it's like you haven't protected anyone by that point. And you haven't like helped the person that's having the mental health issue either. Because, you know, they've already fucked up and done something to themselves or others. You know, and a lot of those people that are homeless in like LA and, you know, go to Asheville and with that wave of people and just shoot up drugs and then move to the next town. It's like they have mental health issues that aren't addressed. But it's like, it's a difficult thing, but it's like nobody's having that discussion. And it's like there's charities that'll house people, and not all of them are good. Like, but some of them, like, they have issues where they'll house people, the people will go and take a shower, and then they'll just go back on the streets after, like, when the people were trying to house them, because they don't want to be housed. Like, for the people that do want to be housed, they use it, get a job, and work their way up to something that's more, like, dignifying. But not everyone's like that. It's just a complicated situation.
Enjoyed that song by Warren Smith.
What do you think, Kylie? You haven't weighed in on this at all.
I guess it's safe for now.
Like, I know I don't have the answers to these problems, but I know this stuff right now is not working. It's obvious that it's not working.
I mean, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio.
Kylie says same.
Orange-colored sky.
Man, it's boring when nobody argues in the chat. Silhouette of Imagination says poop. That's exactly what we're talking about. Poop in the streets of LA. Welcome in, Silhouette of Imagination. It's good to see you. I don't believe we've met unless you're Austin pretending to be someone else. Ooh, a nuke grenade. I'm honestly surprised that the ghouls haven't started showing up in a big swarm yet. Laughter is key? Yeah. All you have to do is get the homeless people laughing, and then it'll all be fixed. Here, I got an idea. I think they're trying to figure out how to get to me, and if I make it to where they can just run up there, they'll start siphoning this way. I don't know how to attract them to me though. You're a neo silhouette of imagination. It's nice to meet you, sir. Yeah, Kylie's. I know you're new, Kylie. There we go. Now we're talking. That's the first mine. Let me get up here. Oh shit. If I can't get up here, it's gonna be really bad. Why is it so much higher now? There we go. There we go. I got my Nuka grenade equipped. You like my voice? Smoking a cig, thinking of what to play in YouTube. Thank you. Well, I hope you guys just choose to subscribe. I think Project Iron is new too. I haven't seen him before. Usually the only person I have these kind of political discussions with in these streams is Cleasy, but he's up in Alberta paving roads 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Alright, we need to take this chance where we're undetected to place some more mines. I think it's best to start low and then work your way up, right? There we go. Nailed it. Oh, shit.
You think they're gone for good?
There we go. I got that one.
Anybody now?
I think there's more coming. Oh, there's one at the bottom of the church. Let's see if I can get him. Caution. Am I an avid Fallout player? I really love the Fallout thing, but it's not something I stream often. I only stream it when I'm at Chloe's house, which is my girlfriend's name. Otherwise I'm doing Elden Ring, Splitgate, Rocket League, Alien Isolation, you know, all kinds of games. Star Wars Battlefront. Oh shit, that's a bottle cap mine over there. I'm surprised they're not like detecting me yet. I want to see some ghouls explode. How below me is he? Is he like down that way? Or is he directly below me? I've also been doing Mass Effect. Oh shit. I almost fell in there. Oh shit, I almost fell in there again. Here's those bottle caps. Nice. I love bottle cap mines. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are into Fallout, I could play Fallout more, because I love Fallout. Because you gotta get his money, yes sir. Yeah, and also if you guys want to check the links in the description, there's a Gilded chat, which is basically an alternative to Discord. If you have Gilded or want to get in touch with the other viewers ever. I don't know if it's pretty weird if I don't have a Bethesda subsection of that Gilded chat, but you know, I could make one, you know, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, that kind of shit. Also, you know, I feel like automatically anything Obsidian does is also falls under the umbrella of Bethesda. I don't think they'll ever be able to separate themselves from that reputation. But, you know, I think that's fine. I think Obsidian does a fine job of making, like... I feel like it's indie game tier Bethesda games. How do I do the streaming? Is it complicated? Well, it took a while to, when it comes to the technique of streaming, it took a while for me to get the hang of it. I did theater in high school, so I also did a lot of improv stuff, so that's helped. But when it comes to the technical aspect of streaming, I pretty much just get on a PS4. I have it connected to my YouTube, and I just turn it on and go. Anything else I do, like, I've wanted to stream off my laptop. I've done it a few times, but the service I use for that is really shitty. It's called Restream.io, and I'm really not a fan of it. Like, every time I've done a stream with it, there's been some sort of issue. I want to use OBS, which is like... OBS is like the free and open source streaming software that you can get on a computer. But I haven't been able to figure out how to get it to work for my computer yet. Sigurd, he's a common viewer. I met him on Dark Souls 3. He has said he'd help me get that set up, but then he got busy, around that time. Alright, I think we've cleared out enough the ghouls that we're not going to get overwhelmed. I think it's a safe bet to first go to that Protectron and activate it. Let it wander around the city first. You agree on Obsidian? Yeah. Like, I like Fallout New Vegas. I thought that... what was it called? What was the space game they made? Outer Worlds, right? I thought that was fine. I feel like it didn't work for me necessarily. Like, I enjoyed playing it. I'd stream it if somebody asked me to. But I feel like its social commentary was kind of lame. Like, it was kind of generic. I feel like it was like I don't really care about things social commentary much, but I feel like it was trying to do a social commentary kind of thing, but it was very, just kind of generic. Like, everything goes corporation bad, meanwhile being broadcast by corporation, when it's like it was saying corporation and capitalism bad while it was literally a communist society in Outer Worlds. So it's like it kind of defeats any criticism of it, of like capitalism that it made, when it's like, this is actually communism that you've built. I have to hook it up with my YouTube. Oh, you're explaining how to do the YouTube streams.
That's it.
Can I play more Rocket League on the streams? Yes, sir, Kylie. That's one of my biggest requests. It just depends on, what I'm feeling like, what I have access to, and who I'll be playing with. I never, when it came to, Outer Worlds, I played it once, and that was about it. I would like to play it again, but if I do it, it's obviously going to be streamed, and it's going to be if you guys ask for it. And that'll probably become a bit more of a political, series there. Just because of, the commentary it has and my opinions on its commentary. And how it executes it, what it does right, what it does wrong. I think that'd be fun to do. Analyze its storytelling. Because also, like, a lot of times when there is an agenda to things, the storytelling suffers. And they never openly admitted to having an agenda with it. But, I feel like it's kind of... it's in it, Yeah. Yeah, you have to take that into consideration with most developers. One of the things that was funny was, like, they didn't make the things that were supposed to be, I don't know, like, it's too obvious what the correct moral decision is in too many of the things in Outer Worlds, you know? Like, when it came to, like, this game, like with the Brotherhood of Steel, Institute, Minutemen, you know, like, Minutemen are obviously the good guy, but it's like there's reasons why you could side with the Railroad, or the Brotherhood of Steel, or even the Institute, like on a role-playing perspective. Like, with Fallout, like, people will analyze it and make it out as there's like clear agendas here with Fallout, but when it comes to Fallout, I always feel like that's a bit of a stretch, you know. Like, even the developers will say like, oh, this. Sometimes they'll say that was a commentary on this, and it's like, well, you know, I can either overlook it or I can agree, disagree, and it doesn't affect my gameplay experience. With Outer Worlds, it's so in your face that it's like, you know, even if you enjoy the game, you kind of like can't avoid it. But yeah, I love beautiful environments to explore. And also, that kind of thing can also ruin games. Like, with Skyrim, you know, people will debate Empire or Stormcloaks, and they'll try to liken it to real-world stuff, rather than just, you know, just be like from a role-playing perspective. You know, if I pick a Nord, I'm probably going to pick the Stormcloaks. You know, if I pick a Dark Elf, then I'll have a bit of a choice. You know, does my character see Skyrim as their new home, and is that loyalty to Ulfric, despite the issues there, you know, worth it from my character's perspective, or are they going to side with the Aldmeri Dominion because they believe that elves are superior to humans, or are they going to side with the Empire because of, you know, old loyalties, or are they just not going to side with anyone at all because they really don't have a stake in it, you know? Like, that's more interesting to me than discussing whether or not, like, Ulfric is like this group or the Empire is like this group, you know? Like, I like games where I can separate myself from the real world and just get into that game's world, you know? Like, even in Mass Effect, there's some things where, like, they try to do things, and it's because the era that Mass Effect was created in. It was kind of created in that, like, Gamergate era of things, which is just, you know, even cringy to talk about. But it's apparent in some of the stuff that goes on in some of the later Mass Effect stuff, like in Mass Effect 3 and all that crap. It's like, oh yeah, that I remember that. That's why this is here. Instead of like something that would be make more sense in the game world.
Nice.
But like with Mass Effect, it's such a good game, and there's so little of that, where it's much more about what's going on in the actual game world. You probably put 300 hours into Skyrim when it came out. Oh, dude, I put so many. I've done a playthrough of Skyrim where I literally went to every single location and explored every single location, just to do it. I love Elder Scrolls games. The first game I ever fell in love with was Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Also, welcome in Lord Mail. I used to speak French. I haven't had practice with it in years, so honestly, I could probably read your comments in French if you commented in French, but I couldn't promise you that I'd understand it.
Yes, we're not alone.
Oh, you're on PS4 Live, not YouTube? Okay. Sorry, man. But yeah, if you subscribe on YouTube, I would appreciate it. I know some of you guys do watch this on PlayStation, and I do try to make it accessible to those guys. but it's just best because if you DM me on PlayStation or try to friend me, it's always kind of a hindrance to the other people watching the game. I did French, so I had done French actually just for a year in high school, but I would have conversations in French with my French teacher, but he was like the only person I'd speak French to. So it's like if he came up to me and started talking to me in French, it would probably come back just for that conversation. There was times in where I worked at a gas station, and oddly enough, a lot of French Canadians would come into the gas station looking for things around North Carolina. But French Canadians are so freaking unpleasant to talk to. And no offense to you, Lord Mail, if you're French Canadian, I'm sure you understand, because everyone that I've spoken to that's Canadian or French Canadian understands what I'm talking about. Like, one example I have is there was these people, they had a thick English accent, because they're probably from that era where English was kind of frowned upon in Quebec. And they were trying to ask me, like, where to find... No, I'm not Canadian, I'm from North Carolina, Lord Mail. So, like, they were trying to find where Roanoke is, and they were asking, they said Ronaki at first, and the thing is there's two Roanokes. There's Roanoke Island in North Carolina, and there's Roanoke, Virginia, which is a city, and both of them have plenty of reasons why you would visit it, and, like, come from a different country to visit it. And they, like, there was a language barrier in English between us, because their accents were very thick, so I started speaking French to them. And instead of, like, accepting that I was trying to help them out there, they started insulting my accent in French. They started, like, saying I have a very bad accent and just, like, mocking it and saying I sound like a pig and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I'm just trying to help you. And I tried to, like, help them out. And then, see, eventually these, like, rednecks show up and they get very uncomfortable. The rednecks didn't get uncomfortable. They were like all in these guys' faces trying to help them out too. And I was like, oh, they're looking for Roanoke. And one of them was like, oh, you know what? I could just guide them there. And the guy, like, Roanoke Island here in North Carolina, if that's where he was taking them, that's easily a 6-hour drive from where I was working. And Roanoke, Virginia is like 4 hours at least. Like, the dude was just willing, like, he basically got them to, like, follow him, and they were, like, trying to get away. But he was just, like, he, like, cut them off with his truck and was, like, waving on with his hand, being like, no, come on, follow me. Like, these people got terrified of the hospitality, so to speak. That was a pretty funny experience to me, but yeah, that's one of the examples of the few times I got to use French. And it didn't work out anyway. Because they hated me innately and got really uncomfortable by all the other people trying to help them. Yeah, my French teacher was really cool. He was from Togo, which is a country in Africa. And it's a French-speaking country. He was really cool. He had all kinds of cool stories and stuff. That was a great story. Thank you. I don't know if that was actually a great story if you're being sarcastic, but either way, a sarcastic compliment is still a compliment to me. Yeah, I hope I didn't offend any French-speaking people. That wasn't my intent. It was just, that was one of my times trying to speak French. So, Goofy Goober, Knucklehead, McSpazatron, you're a very fluent speaker in general. You can do other languages and no sarcasm. Thank you, sir. I'm not used to the chat being so kind-hearted. The regular viewers are usually like, I'm usually on them, and but since you guys are also new, you know, I'll be sure to get to know you before I try to mess with you guys. I promise.
So long, pal.
Shit. But I love your username, Goofy Goober. Goofy Goober Knucklehead McSpazitron. Yeah, there was also a while where I was learning Swedish because my family's Swedish. But then anybody I would talk to who was Swedish, it was like what I did, where like they would realize I had an accent in Swedish, so they would just start speaking English to me. So I could never properly learn Swedish. So I just gave up on it because I was like, everybody that speaks Swedish knows English. The Goofy Goober Knucklehead McSpazitron is from the SpongeBob movie. What? Hang on, Nick Valentine. Chill out, buddy. Hold up, bud. Slow your horses. And if you guys are into any other video games, let me know. It's not every night I can play Fallout 4. Just heads up. The next 4 nights I'll be working. And, you know, I have Fallout at my girlfriend's place, which is an hour away from where I live, so. I know, I thought that Nick was about to lift me up, so to speak. Yeah, I think he just suicide bombed himself. Yeah, I think Nick just died. Partially at his own hand, because he just point blank rocket launched into this withered ghoul. Yeah, be sure to like the stream. It won't be on too much longer because I have to drive it. It's 2:30 in the morning, and I have to drive an hour to get home and then get to bed and then work tomorrow. But I'll be sure to finish the Jamaica Plain stuff and, you know, get to know you guys a little bit better. Because it's nice having new people in. YouTube usually doesn't recommend me to people. And I hope you guys aren't all just one person switching accounts. I've had that happen before. Have I played 76? Dun dun dun. This question should divide some folks. But your friend in West Virginia loves it? Hey man, if there was a Fallout made in North Carolina, I would fucking love the shit out of it, dude. I guarantee it. But yeah, I actually really liked Fallout 76. This will divide even more people than just me saying I liked Fallout 76. I liked it long before
Take a look.
they added any of the NPCs that you can like interact with and do quests for. I actually liked it more than, because like most people started to like it after that point, but for me, that point was so like they did such a bad job at the quests, and I can explain why I feel that way. So here, let me just show you guys. I like when the quests are, you know, quests you get in the swamp are also in the swamp, except for a handful that'll maybe take you exploring somewhere far out, you know. Quests up here, stay up here, quests in the city, or around the city. Every single quest that you get from the NPCs they added in Fallout 76 take you all the way to the opposite corner of the map. So there's story to play in Fallout 76, and you don't have to play like with anyone, but you do have to play online. Like it's only an online-only game, but like you don't have to interact with the other players. You know, you can just explore. And since I love exploring games, you know, that was no problem for me. Do I have any pets? Yes, I have a dog named Daxter, named after Jack and Daxter, the old PS2 game series. He's a boxer lab mix. He's like 11 or 12 years old, weighs 110 pounds, and he's an old man, but he's a muscular old man that, like, when he stands on his hind legs, he's as tall as I am. And he likes to growl, he likes to snarl, and he lets me cuddle him, despite that. And then I have a stray cat that follows me around, named Sketchy, that just started following me one day, along with another stray cat named Iris, but one of my neighbors took Iris in as their own. So it's just Sketchy now, and she hangs out on my porch, eats rabbits, and goes on walks with me and my dog.
Won't be able to pick this.
So Sketchy's cool. She hangs out on my lap. All that stuff.
Don't think I can pick this. Hey,
I'm all ears.
lock's really strong. Go check that out.
That's not something I do.
What? You are the guy that does that, Nick Valentine. What the fuck are you talking about? Is there another way to get through that door? Maybe he could blast it with his rocket launcher, right? Oh, he's a boxer lab mix. My dog is a boxer lab mix. Kylie says, I love cats and dogs. I can't decide which I love better. So my first pet was a beautiful cat named Oreo. From after learning cat breeds, I think he was a Norwegian forest cat. Oh, hello.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. The secure identification acknowledged. Welcome,
shit.
Mayor. You are
James
clear
Scott.
to proceed.
That was them. I mean, there they are. Singing, I don't want to set the world
Hang on.
on fire. Irony.
One second. I forgot where I was going. Can you guys tell me what I was doing?
Here's a thing.
No, you can't break down doors and
A
all
sort
that.
of note, I guess.
So, okay, my first cat was
Sponsored
Oreo.
in
He was a
Diamond
big,
City.
strong
Now,
boy. He was declawed in the front paws, but that never held him back.
Diamond City surplus.
He would hang
Now
out.
open
I'd pick him
24
up like a
hours
little
day.
baby, and I'd
Management
chase him around the
reserves
house
the
with
right
Nerf
to
guns
refuse
because I was
service to
a
anyone,
little kid.
especially since
He became an outdoor cat when we got
now
Daxter.
here's Connie
Dexter,
Allen with a song
and he would be an indoor-outdoor cat. He would hang out with Dax inside, and then we'd let him out because, you know, he liked
Space
to
travel.
explore outside after
Here's
Daxter got
Rocket
into the
69.
house. He would beat the shit out of other cats. He would catch birds and use his hind claws to kill them. He would like strangle them with his front paws and then like rip them up with his hind claws. He adapted to it. Oreo was sick. He would follow us on walks when we'd walk Daxter. But then Oreo turned out he wasn't using the bathroom when he was outside because he was used to the litter box. So his bladder exploded, and that's what killed him. We had to put him down. And Daxter, he's getting to be pretty old. You know, it's the age is starting to show in him, which is kind of disappointing, but, you know, he's had a long run. Most big dogs don't get to live as long as he's lived. So, you know, I'm thankful for as long as he's had. I wish I could have taken him hiking, but I got into hiking and photography a little bit late into his life for him to be able to do that. So that's something that always kind of bothers me, is that I never got to take him on adventures like I wanted to. But, you know, if I took him on adventures now, his hips just can't handle it. He has a hard time getting in and out of the car. I'm trying to get him swimming this summer. We actually had to teach him to swim one summer.
Got it.
Because he didn't know how to swim. But,
Hacking attempt detected. Please remain where you are. Security personnel will be with you shortly.
Nick, get away from me with that rocket launcher. I think we're gonna have to go the nuclear option. It might kill Nick. Before we go the nuclear option. Any last words, fellas? Okay, that worked out. I don't know what breed Sketchy and Iris are, but they've been hanging out with me, or Sketchy's been hanging out with me for probably 5 months now. 5 months. Iris was hanging out with me first. He was the first cat that followed me home when I was walking my dog, and then Sketchy came shortly after. And Sketchy took a bit more warming up to me than Iris did. Iris would fall asleep in my lap like day one, and Sketchy wouldn't even come up to me. But now Sketchy goes in my lap. She jumps around me, and I can pick her up and stuff. I let her in the house here and there, but she stays outside. All right. Let's see here. So, Goofy Goober Knucklehead McSpazatron says, "That's funny. I have an heirloom cat, basically. He was my grandmother's. His name is Dexter, and he's white and orange. He's almost, I'd say, 15 years old, which is the oldest living cat I've ever seen. So I've heard of cats getting up to 21 years old, which is fucking old for a cat, though, for any pet." Goofy Goober Knucklehead McSpazatron also says, "My best friend takes care of his cat, Dexter, now, and his girlfriend and their baby boy." But yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this story. With Iris and Sketchy, so I named Iris because he was like, he had stripes. They're both orange, kind of tan, more tan than orange cats, but they have stripes. And I thought that he kind of looked like an iris, like if someone had eyes. Eyes kind of have stripes in them, in the iris. And also one of his eyes was twitchy. Part of his ear was missing. He was covered in scars. He was a real stray cat kind of looking cat. He was always getting into fights with animals and shit. And you could tell he was the protector of Sketchy. Sketchy was like pristine. Like she looks like in Tom and Jerry cartoons. She looks like the cat that Tom would always go after. Like she looks like a very cute, sweet cat. And then for a while, Iris wasn't showing up, so I was like, oh shit, I wonder if something happened to him or if I hurt his feelings or something. But no, one of the neighbors took him in, and Sketchy and Iris would also go to this guy's back door, and Iris would cuddle up on this guy's lap, and Sketchy wouldn't ever come near him, so he couldn't get Sketchy to come indoors, but the guy already had a few cats, and Iris apparently gets along well with his cats, and Sketchy gets along well with me. But, yeah. Sketchy's a beautiful cat. I kind of, honestly, between the two of them, Iris was my favorite. But I still love Sketchy. The only reason why, like, Sketchy, it's in the name. She's unpredictable. She likes when I pet her, and then she'll just flip on her back and latch onto my arm and play with it. But it's like, she doesn't have a limit, so I'll get claw marks all over me. And she's always killing animals. So it's like, I'm worried that I'm getting animal blood in my bloodstream. So it's like, I have to be careful with her on doing that. And I did like manage to kind of
citizens of Jamaica
get her to
Plain
slow
and I
down
have
with it.
very different definitions of treasure.
Iris was just a sweetheart. He was always like covered in fucking blood and scars from fighting shit, but he was like I'd pat my lap, he'd jump up in my lap, ball up, and start sleeping and purring. So can you restate what you're saying, Goofy Goober, Knucklehead McSpazatron? So I know you said, have you thought about declawing? Do you also think that is in humans? Or do you mean inhumane? I don't really think, people have their opinions on declawing. I personally don't have an issue with people doing it. Like I said, my first cat was declawed. I feel like it's the owner's choice. And, if you don't like if the claws are an issue, then you gotta declaw the cat, right? People say that it always hurts the cat, which, I don't know if that's true or not. but you know, I don't, and also you don't have to be worried about ever asking me anything controversial. Like, I'm usually open to answering questions.
Yes.
Yeah, this one's awesome. I love this bat.
There's still someone alive under all that gear?
Yeah, I have no problem with declawing cats. You know, some people feel like it's inhumane, other people, you know, they don't like being scratched up by the fucking cat. You know, if you can't get your cat not to claw at you, like, I've gotten Sketchy to play with me a few times without getting her claws out. But, you know, some people it just doesn't work for them.
Welcome to the treasures of Jamaica Plain.
And my cat Oreo didn't suffer
Within
from
the
not
walls
having
of this
claws.
time capsule, you,
And it's just the
our
front claws, you know.
will find the items
Like, those are
and
their main claws
mementos
when
we
hunting, but
treasured
it's
in
like,
the year
if you feed your cat, then,
2077. To
you know, it's fine.
200 years in the
Not every
future,
cat's as strong as a
these
Norwegian
relics
forest
may
cat. I
seem
know
quaint,
Sketchy's
but
pretty
we
tiny
hope that
for
they
a
will
cat.
remind you of our place in history
So,
and your own.
like, I wouldn't
As we
declaw
laid
her
the
personally
foundation
because
for the world in which you live,
I plan on her
so
staying an
you
outdoor
too
cat.
will lay a foundation for
I'll
future
let her
generations.
indoors when it's
May that future
when I want
be
to,
bright.
but I'm gonna keep her
On
outside most
behalf
of the
of all
time,
of
and
us in 2077,
it's important that she keeps those
we wish
cats,
you well.
those cat claws.
This is Mayor Alyssa Park speaking for the town of Jamaica Plain.
Yeah, well, I mean, it surely would mess with them psychologically, if you know, if you do it later in their life. We had Oreo declawed very young.
Hey, let me ask you something.
But you know, like,
What do
you know, like
suppose
cats,
did this place in?
their main thing is their claws. You know, they're not like dogs where it's like their bite force that does things. Like with cats, they're like designed to use their claws to take down prey. So yeah, like it would be a hindrance to them if they were needing to hunt, but you know, if you have a big cat, then it's not going to be an issue for them hunting when they're outside. Plus, you maybe don't even want them hunting. But yeah, like, imagine if someone took away, like, I don't know, like, those claws are kind of like their fingers. You know, imagine if your fingers got cut off.
No way I could pick this.
There we go. Alright. Well, we done it. Let's play around with this bat. I got this because Logan would think it's funny. Ooh, I like the pattern on it, actually. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. It's nice to meet you all. Be sure to subscribe on the YouTube channel so that you guys see me again if you want to. I don't know if you guys want to see me again. But yeah, I'd appreciate a subscription.
Please remain calm if you are injured.
I'm probably gonna end up closing the stream soon. I wanna beat up something with this bat before we go, though. You know, we went through a lot of work to get this baseball bat. You guys sat through a lot of shit. It'd be pretty disappointing if I didn't send something flying, huh? Usually this airplane has something at it. You did subscribe, thank you. And, you know, if you guys have friends that you think would enjoy the channel, we've been all over the place talking to you new guys. So that if you have friends that could handle being all over the place like this. Yeah, we talked. Most of you came in while I was talking politics with one of you.
Yep.
So these guys, it's always ghouls here. Let's go.
A sort of note.
We need to work on our
I guess,
durability and
from a sponsor here in
everything.
Diamond City, and I'll
Maybe should we do a whole build around this bat?
a portion of the song
There we go. Nick, chill with the fucking rocket launcher. Who's this guy? Oh, Brotherhood. Brother Steel, what's up? I forgot that they just came here. I'm more than a civilian, buddy. I'm the world champion. Also, if you guys, if you guys ever rewatch my streams, ever see them, I've been making shorts lately, YouTube shorts. And if you ever find moments that you liked or that you liked about tonight's stream, and you'd like to timestamp them for me so I can, see and maybe make a short out of it, then I'd greatly appreciate that, because that would save me a lot of effort of, if you guys enjoy watching these, you might as well help me out. So I don't have to go through hours and hours of these things looking for the shorts. And of course, anybody who does those timestamp things, I will give you a shout out when I post the shorts in the comments. As much as a pain in the ass as it might be, it's not something that I expect you guys to do. I'm just asking anybody who decides to watch these after they're up. Go ahead and do that. It would help me out. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm glad. Nice to meet some new people. It's kind of neat having the chat be filled entirely with new people. If anybody's been lurking, feel free to say hi before we close out the stream. Yeah, you should come back on the stream again sometime, Goofy Goober. Knucklehead McSpazitron. Usually these streams are a little bit more... Well, there's no normal for these streams. Sometimes it's more aggressive, sometimes it's calm and chill like this. It really just depends on the chat. I feed off your energy, really. Sometimes you have chill streams and that's alright. What just happened? It just blew up. What was that? An explosive blowfly? Alright. Well, I know we got the home run sound, so I feel like I got ripped off there. I'll see you guys next time, though. I really shouldn't continue streaming. I gotta go and I have an hour drive ahead of me. I really appreciated meeting you guys. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.